Hello, hello there, beautiful Libras. Hello and welcome. Anastasia here. As usual, we're going to do a weekly reading for the sign of Libra. This is going to be for the very first week of June. So this is for June 2nd through June 8th. Libra, and I have a feeling this week you might need some peace and quiet and maybe time to recover or just take it easy. Maybe you've had some sort of health issue, or maybe it's just been really busy lately, or maybe you just need peace and quiet. Maybe, I feel like there's something about healing this upcoming week. The main energy we received for this week, Libra, is the Four of Swords, and it actually came up in the monthly reading as well. As I think this was one of the cards that came out during the first week of June. So here it is. Behind it, actually, I had two cards that showed up, Libra. So behind it was the High Priestess. Okay, so this could be either about your mental state of calmness and relaxation, peace of mind. Maybe there's been too many distractions in your life, and or too much action, and now you just kind of need a little bit of that not doing but rather receiving and accepting. Okay, more of a receptive mode. Maybe you're pondering something, trying to make a decision, and this is a time for you to slow down, go within, and kind of tune into your intuition, is what this is saying, or think something over. So look, she's holding a key, so I think you already know some sort of answers. You already know what you need to do. It's just a matter of quieting your mind and focusing on that. But for some, it's really some sort of healing energy here. For others, this is relaxation, vacation, even time off, Libra. So let's go. This is, as I mentioned, going to be for the week of June 2nd through 8th. Venus is entering Taurus this week, Libra, and that's really, really good for us, Libras. The energy of taking care of yourself here is present. Spoiling yourself, comforts, pleasures, anything, love, surrounding yourself with people that love you and support you. That's the energy really prevalent this week. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and start this reading. Thank you so much, universe, for all the support, for all the blessings. Please let us know what are the most important messages for Libra Collective during the week of June 2nd through 8th. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to start with a couple of runes. These are my homemade witches runes. Most important messages, please, for Libra Collective this upcoming week, June 2nd through 8th. Thank you. All right. So these are the waves. Okay. The waves are all about emotions, movement, a flow. This rune has a deep connection to the spiritual world. So I feel like, once again, there is that energy of going with the flow, connecting to your subconscious with your intuition. Let's see what else comes up, because usually the message comes into what else for Libra for this upcoming week. Oh, beautiful. All right, so we have the sun. The sun is, first of all, it always illuminates things. It brings good energy and good health and vitality. Healing, Libra, here. Emotional healing. I'm already seeing that in the picture. When it comes to the combination of these two, think about it as intuitive revelations. There's a lot of that psychic energy here. It's a very mysterious psychic combination. There's going to be revealing messages, dreams, Libra, some sort of visions, perhaps even. So, I mean, there could be sometime illusions also associated with these two runes, but illusions are usually associated with the waves alone. But when you see the sun usually illuminates things and brings clarity. So I want to just point that out, that it's some sort of yes, some sort of like seeking truth for yourself and seeking answers, okay? Trying to maybe even come up with a solution or an answer or decision here. And it's going to require some deep thought. If you are feeling very emotional this week, that's totally normal. You might also feel like you are spiritually elevated. Or maybe even can see more clearly where you were confused before. That's also showing up here. I do also pick up on healing. Like I said very strongly, the sun has to do with the energy of physical and emotional healing, so that's in the picture as well. So maybe there was some sort of unstable or maybe stressful situation that you are now coming out of this week. Peace and quiet is very much required. Four of Swords. All right, let's go ahead and draw some tea leaf readings first. We're going to start with that. Most important messages for Libra collective this upcoming week, June 2nd through 8th. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. Valley. Deep personal strength and peace. My goodness, Libra, look at that. Deep personal peace and strength and peace that's required and that assures success. So if you are worried, sick about something, there is a strong message here for you to try to not be in that state of worry, because something is going to come out in your favor as long as you stay peaceful and don't freak out or don't worry. Libra, look at that. The sun is coming up. Okay, let's see what else. What else for Libra this upcoming week, please? Gong, an exciting event. Ooh, so there is something exciting. Maybe there's a decision you're trying to make and it's very exciting. But something here, maybe there's a celebration coming up for you. Maybe it's a milestone celebration, but something exciting is coming up, Libra. I like that. Could be an announcement as well. You know how they announce, the gong announces dinner. So there could be maybe even a dinner that you're invited to, but something exciting here. All right, what else for Libra this upcoming week, please? We have the bell. Yes, see, that's where you have an announcement. I just said that, an announcement. There could be news, an announcement made, Libra, and I feel like it's exciting. Sometimes it also reminds me of church bells, right? Church bells. Bells could also be indicative of you hearing messages from your spirit guides and angels. It could be something that you hear, even overhear a conversation that doesn't have anything to do with you, but the words they say actually have deep meaning for you, Libra. So there's that as well here. Let's see what else for Libra this upcoming week, please. What else for Libra this upcoming week? Boot. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. All right, so this is the Saturn in Aries energy coming through very strongly here. Stop procrastinating something, okay? Stop, that came through during the monthly as well. Stop putting it off. Maybe it's a decision you need to make and you've been putting it off. Well, this is your time to get going again with it. So there's this strong Saturn energy indicating that things are not going to get done without your efforts. It doesn't have to be like hard work, like hard labor or anything. It just has to be like your first step that you take to show that you are interested, that you are serious about something, okay? To really express your intention. All right, one more card for Libra for this upcoming week, please. Okay, older woman, dealings or relationship with an older woman. I'm going to have to draw one more card, but there's definitely a feminine energy here in the picture. This could be a parent, a grandparent, anyone really. Anyone. Could be a business relationship with someone. Could be a very important person here at this time in your life somehow. One more card, please. Candle. You will be shown the way. So since this candle card comes out right after the older woman, I have a feeling that this feminine energy is here to give you some sort of answers. They give you some sort of advice, show you the way, or just something they say has important meaning to you. Maybe their decision is what you're waiting for as well. You might hear back from them. Libra, so you will be shown the way. Remember, this is also candle revealing answers, giving answers, just like we have waves, uncertainty, and emotion, and then you have the sun, which is always clarity. So, same thing here, you will be shown a way. There is something here where you are going to need to focus this week. Okay. And we have the star. Woo! Look at that. The star energy. Libra, this is a major arcana. This is wonderful for healing. This is where you might have had a tower moment when it comes to your health. Maybe even Libra, a tower moment. Something unexpected that came up. Maybe even ruined plans for you. Okay? And but now this was maybe prior week, a week before. But, some kind of unexpected event that's now actually giving you some sort of hope, right? Your hope is renewed. You see kind of the light at the end of the tunnel now. You know how to get out of a certain situation. There's something ahead that you're looking forward to, Libra, as well as actual physical healing. Let's see. That's what's coming up, which is really nice. I love that for you. What else do we need to know here for Libra? Oh my gosh, Libra, yeah. I just mentioned it. I literally just mentioned it. Something that has happened, like a tower moment, that's been unexpected. We did receive a tower moment in the previous week or the week before, and it's something that you are now coming out of. Okay, it could have been unexpected news. It could have been something you even did, okay, unexpectedly, and it kind of turned your world upside down. But now you did that because you have new inspiration and new hope. You know there's better things out there. Okay? So there's definitely, you're seeing, like I said, light at the end of the tunnel. There's something that you are really hoping for right now. Okay? It's your sights are on that. Deep personal strength and peace that assures success. Oh wow, what else do we need to know here? What else do we need to know here about the star and the tower, please, for Libra? The Temperance. This is an energy of, once again, healing and moderation. Bringing everything back to balance. Okay, finding balance in any situation, seeing the good in any situation. Libra, 3 major arcana. What? First cards out, 3 major arcana cards. That's where I'm seeing you're coming back to that center, coming back to your peace. This is once again healing, internal healing, peace of mind. Okay, what else do we need to know? What else does Libra need to know this upcoming week, please? Oh. Nine of Cups. My goodness. Okay, so there's something there's something very pleasant, Libra. A very exciting event for you. Maybe there's this, like, he is having a dinner. Like, he is being, maybe he's hosting a dinner, maybe he was invited to something, but he is raising his glass and toasting to something. I feel like it's a celebration, something that has come true for you, Libra, because the Nine of Cups is a card of like your wish fulfillment. Something that you wanted came true, and now you are celebrating. So that's coming up, Libra. I just feel like you have recently overcome something difficult, and now everything is finally coming back to balance. Like, you are finally seeing some sort of good news coming into your life. Emotional balance. Joyful, very joyful energy here. What else do we need to know here about the Nine of Cups for Libra, please? What is the Nine of Cups about for Libra? Seven of Wheels. Libra, this is something that you have been patiently waiting for. The results were slowly, like coming to fruition. You planted seeds a while back, and now you are seeing some sort of results. And what I'm hearing is finally, here it is, like finally, waited long enough. Now something is coming through for me, Libra. That's what I'm seeing here. It took you a long time to get along, maybe waiting. Maybe you have been waiting on some news, results, a word, somebody's decision. But it's something that's been a long process, and now I feel like you're there. Also, for those who are starting something new, I think also there is a energy of you starting to put effort into something new, and that gives you a lot of pleasure. Like, just taking the first steps and planting seeds is giving you a lot of satisfaction, a lot of hope, a lot of, hey, I know this is going to turn out great. That's what I'm like. Maybe you've been delaying and not, taking the first step for a while, and now you're finally doing it, and you finally have the energy and the motivation to do it, and here you are planting your first seeds, and I feel like that's already bringing you satisfaction. What else do we need to know here? What else in this situation, please? What else in this situation? Thank you so much. The Moon. Yeah, look at that. You just don't know if this is something new. You are uncertain about how it's going to turn out. You don't really, I say, don't have really specific expectations. Just go with the flow, because I feel like things are just going to work out on their own somehow, with you taking small steps and small measures. But the Moon is like the fourth major arcana that's showing up here right now, and it does kind of relate to the waves rune. It's all about that energy of dreams, energy of intuition, uncertainty as well. Maybe there has been uncertainty about what you're gonna do next, how you're gonna get there, but I feel like just you deciding to start somewhere is going to, whatever it is that brings you satisfaction, that's the right path for you. So if you are uncertain about something, try it and see how you feel. And that will give you clues. Like, listen to your emotions. For some of you, I'm also seeing like you have been working on your intuition somehow. Like you've been working on developing, maybe working on meditation. Maybe you are increasing the time that you can sit in meditation, or maybe there's something else here where you are working. You're working on something, either a creative process or meditation or a healing process, and there's something like you are able to do it for a longer period of time, and you are seeing results from that. Like you are receiving you're very satisfied with the results, if that makes any sense, Libra. Oh my gosh, see, look at that. That's an Ace of Cups. You're receiving some sort of messages, maybe a dream that you see. These are koi fish, and the koi fish symbolize abundance. So I really do take this Ace of Cups as a very, very like a blessing, like a very abundant new blessing that comes your way. Some sort of a deep spiritual or emotional satisfaction. Here. Okay, let's see what else we can find out about this Ace of Cups. What do we need to know about this Ace of Cups? What do we need to know about this Ace of Cups? Ace of Wheels. Libra, aces are new beginnings. They are new opportunities that present themselves. Okay, so since you have two aces already here, you're definitely seeing a potential in something. There's a potential that you're seeing in you that you didn't see before, first of all. And then there's some sort of new opportunity that presents itself. Could be a new connection as well. Kind of looks like a Taurus right here. What do we need to know here? Because Ace of Cups is usually either a new emotion, a new intuitive message, or a new connection that you bring. And so because we have the Ace of Wheels with it, like there could be a new connection that you're making that will open doors for you to a new opportunity, tell you something new, or this is an inner revelation you're discovering. What else do we need to know here about the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wheels? Thank you. What else do we need to know here for Libra? What else do we need to know about the Ace of Cups and Ace of Wheels? Yeah, there's something new here. Libra, what we need to know about it is there's some sort of help that arrives. Maybe you have felt left out in the cold, like literally they look like they were left out in the cold. Something was removed or destroyed. Looks like they're burning the wheels from maybe a wagon or something, but it just feels like they needed help. Okay, and it just felt like maybe you needed help with either financially or like emotionally here, Libra. And look at that. So there's an airplane flying by the way. Because there's an Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wheels, I feel like you have a new opportunity presented to you. Let's say this is you see a job posting. You are upset because there were no jobs available. Maybe you have recently lost a job and now you are looking for a new job, and there was nothing, and you were getting worried and concerned with the moon. But you took an initiative and you started applying for different things, and you started completing your resume. You started upgrading your resume, updating your whatever LinkedIn profile, looking out there, looking for new opportunities, maybe connecting with new people, asking them. And I feel like you receive an answer, or there's something new out here, Libra, which presents itself, and it's got great potential, and it feels like a blessing, because the koi fish symbolize finances, like physical resources, monetary resources. I feel it has to do with something in the physical world that presents itself to you. Okay, this could be, maybe you had to leave your previous place of, like your home, like you had to change apartments, you had to find a new place to live. Maybe you know, there's something here about you intuitively being led to a new place or a person or an opportunity. There's somebody here available for you, to help you. This could be a feminine energy. Final message for Libra Collective for the upcoming week, please. Final message for Libra Collective for the upcoming week. Thank you so much. Final message for Libra Collective for the upcoming week. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. Wow. Amazing. Okay. So, Libra, this is the Fool. Yeah. So I definitely see there's something new coming here. Obviously, the Fool is the beginning of a new journey. Reaching for an adventure, for something new, to try something new, Libra. And that is kind of what I'm seeing here. That's an exciting opportunity that's coming up for you, because you took some sort of action. You put effort into something with the Seven of Pentacles, and you're going to be very satisfied with the result here. No matter how worried you were, no matter how unsure you were about something, you're still going to go for it. Have fear and still do it, you know? So I think that you're coming out of some sort of stagnation this week, of some sort of, maybe you were in a mood of just feels a little bit like a difficult situation that you've just gone through, okay? But you kept your cool. You put yourself back together. Like that's clearly what's happening here. And you took the next step. So now you're seeing like, whoa, everything is falling into place now. You will be shown a way. You will be shown a way. So, Libra, if you're feeling like intuitive urges this week to do something, like if you suddenly feel an urge to drive in a certain direction, go to a store you've never been before, attend a party you never attended before. I think trying and doing something different this week, even if it seems mundane, is going to kind of lead you to some sort of new opportunity here. I think you need to follow your intuition with that. All right, let's close out this message with some oracle cards, shall we? We're going to try the Sacred Creator Oracle deck here. Let's see what comes up first for us. Most important messages for Libra for next week, June 2nd through 8th. Most important messages for Libra for the upcoming week. Thank you so much. Let's see what comes up here. Most important message. Woo! Okay, what do we have going on? Prosperity's sisters are happiness and joy. Ooh, I love this. Happiness and joy. What brings you happiness, Libra? What makes you, remember the Nine of Cups? Doing something that really brings you joy and happiness. May be also where your prosperity lies, okay? So I like that message for us. Prosperity sisters are happiness and joy. If you have been feeling tired and unhappy and overwhelmed lately, there's something here about doing something pleasant, an exciting event, or taking time off. That's also a message. Finding joy in community, taking time to smell the flowers, slowing down, noticing the little things, and finding help along the way. Finding help along the way. I think you will be led. Sisters, brothers, siblinghood. Are you tapping into it? Have you found your place in supportive community of like-minded explorers? Are you having face-to-face interactions with souls that make you a better person and with people who help you share your gifts? Find a community of cheerleaders who will help you lift you up and launch you out. Okay, so looks like you need to increase your exposure to people right now. That's definitely coming up right here. So accept invitations to events and connect with people in your life right now, Libra. That's somehow going to propel you forward, is what I'm seeing here. What else for Libra next week, please? What else for Libra? Most important messages next week. Oh, okay. The sacred flow of yes. Libra, there's a koi fish. Do you see that? The sacred flow of yes. Say yes to something. Say yes to a new opportunity. Say yes to a new person. If you have been kind of feeling unmotivated, yes, of course, you can take time for yourself, but don't do it for too long. Movement, ease, things falling into place effortlessly, positive validation and support, and the universe is looking after you. Have you ever noticed how happy, optimistic people have all the luck? That's right. And how those people keep winning at bingo, while those that are grouchy keep encountering barrier after unfortunate barrier on their path. So this is because of the helpful, positive energy. So Libra, stay in that positive energy flow. Definitely. I see it also here in the temperance as well, finding your balance and doing something you love doing. Okay, that I feel like you're going to find a new connection here by doing something you like doing, surrounding yourself with pleasurable activities and people. Let's go, Libra. You've got this. Okay, what else for Libra Collective this upcoming week? What else for Libra Collective this upcoming week? Thank you so much. Passion and pleasure. There you go. Once again, passion and pleasure. Libra, love this. Love this for you. Savor your life. Do something that brings you joy one more time. Attend an exciting event. Get out of the house. Connect with a new person. You definitely have an Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. I'm sorry, Pentacles. That's a pentacle. Find joy in every moment, no matter what is occurring in your life. If you simply focus on what is splendid, wonderful, and pleasurable in the moment, everything else improves. Live deliciously, love often, and live fully. Cherish your friendships. Fill your life with people, experiences, and places that give you delight and joy. Let go of those people and things that don't appreciate or empower you. Give yourself permission to be happy. Absolutely love that. All right. Is there anything else we need to know? Is there anything else we need to know right now? Next week for Libra Collective, please. Anything else we need to know next week for Libra Collective? Navigating by the stars, follow your bliss. What's calling you? I think this is a very repeating message, Libra. So I think you probably get the point by now. To trust your gut, to have faith that a higher power is directing your life, to believe. Because there's a moon right here, and it's a new moon. We've just had a new moon. Allow your life decisions to be dictated by what opens your heart and by what brings you joy. Relax, be patient, follow your bliss. Your life is definitely divinely guided. All is going according to a wonderful plan for your life. Be confident that all is well. Love that. All right, let's draw one final card for Libra. This is from the Sacred Destiny Oracle. One final card for a Libra. Final message, please, for Libra for the upcoming week. Illumination. There we go. I mean, the sun. Illumination. Seeing things clearly. So the mist usually represents traditionally like a mystic veil that lifts and you can see more clearly. This particular message says the upward spiraling mists rising in the mountains suggest that those in the realm of spirit, your spirit protectors, ancestors, and guardians, are close at hand, assisting you on your upward journey of illumination. They are protecting you and supporting you. Your spiritual life is expanding by leaps and bounds. Even if you can't see what's ahead, Spirit is close at hand. If you draw this card, trust your heart and what you feel more than what you see and what you think, and you will be guided in a wondrous direction. So it's like saying, believe it before you see it, right? Some people say, I will believe it when I see it, but really manifesting is believing before you're seeing it. But Libra, I feel like there's some sort of deep revelations here, understanding on a deeper emotional, spiritual level here. I definitely see that for you, and just some intense healing as well that comes with that. Possibly a new connection. I really want you to pay attention to this new connection. If one comes forward this week for you or this month in general, because I feel like they could be important. And overall, there could be also illusions or fears that you have had recently that start to dissipate this week, and you're starting to see, like, have more confidence and see more clearly what's coming ahead for you. All right, Libra, thank you so much for being here. I hope this message spoke to you today. Wishing everyone much abundance and many blessings. I will catch you later. Bye.